Assalamu alaikum to all of my students. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to take last concept of this unit, how profit is maximized by the approach of marginal revenue, marginal revenue and marginal cost approach and marginal cost approach. Marginal cost approach. As I have in previous lecture I discussed how to maximize profit by way of total cost or total revenue approach. Yes. And I show with the help of profit curve how firm maximize his profit, how firm attains the equilibrium point. Now today we will discuss how firm maximize profit with taking into account marginal revenue and marginal cost. Generally, what we call marginal cost, marginal revenue, marginal cost, I will not define. Only I will tell you what we call marginal revenue, generally called change in total revenue by selling an additional unit of output. Now I will write for understanding purpose. Marginal revenue refers to change in total revenue by selling an additional unit of output, by selling an additional unit of output, unit of output, unit of output. Similarly, average, yes, similarly, marginal cost, change in total cost, marginal cost, change in total cost, marginal cost, change in total cost by producing an additional unit of output, by producing an additional unit of, by producing additional unit of product, additional unit of product. On the basis of these two concepts, I will show you how firm maximizes his total profit. Before moving ahead, I will show you how to calculate profit. Then we will move to why firm gets maximization of his profit. I will show you how to calculate profit, how firm calculates profit. This is y, this is 0, this x. This is marginal revenue curve, marginal revenue curve. This is marginal cost curve, marginal cost curve. Now, up to, if we make analysis of this graph, up to this is cost, as is marginal cost curve. I will draw a line for understanding. Yes. For example, producing unit of output, 1 unit of output. Firm incurred cost, one upon 1 unit cost, to produce 1 unit cost. For example, this is, I will write here A. To produce 1 unit of cost, 1 unit of output product, it needs cost, has incurred cost up to from for 1 unit A up to A here, as marginal cost curve is here up to A. Total revenue firm produces, that's up to, I will write here B. His total revenue is from this to B. Total cost is one unit, as shown in 1 unit up to A. This is cost, this is revenue. Now, to calculate profit, generally profit is calculated. Profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. Total revenue minus total cost. This you call revenue. As up to this is cost, total up to B is revenue. Here I will write C, here I will write D. Means up to A, B, C, D. This is profit. This is profit. I will shade it. This is profit. Total cost is up to this A as model cost curve. This line touching line segment is touching here. Up to this is cost. Up to B is revenue. In total cost, this total cost minus, as we are writing, this is total revenue. 1 to B, total revenue minus total cost, this area minus this area, means OD. OC minus OD. Here will remain this area. DC. This is revenue. And I will write for understanding purpose. Simply I will measure on this line for easy understanding. OC minus OD. Yes, OD. What area remaining? Area remaining CD. This we call profit. And CD is profit. And CD, C is here. CD, AB, this is profit. As from total revenue, total cost is minus, subtracted. We will get total profit, means this is profit for 1 unit. Similarly for second unit. I will draw for second unit. What will be the profit? It will be up to, for example, up to, yes, E. Up to E will be cost from this x-axis to E. Will be cost up to F will be revenue. It is revenue minus cost. We will get profit. Up to this is profit. This is profit. Means from x-axis, from this x-axis to F, this shows us revenue minus cost. Up to E is cost, means up to OD is cost. Up to F, this means this line, as this is marginal revenue. F is revenue. Total revenue minus total cost, we will get to this F to E. I will show, for example, second unit. This was for first unit. Yes. Simply O, हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं. O F minus O E. Here will remain E F. That is profit for second unit. It's continuously. We can continue. For example, we can third unit. Up to this is cost. As this marginal cost, it touches marginal cost. Up to this cost. Up to this is total revenue. Total revenue minus this area, E to this X. This is cost. This total revenue minus total cost, we will get profit. Continuously up to this point. Here, this shows us up to this. As this shows us marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. At this point, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Means after this point, if we observe this table, marginal cost is above than marginal revenue. Means after this point here in this area, for understanding purpose, in this area, marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue. Means firm has to bear loss. Just like total revenue is greater than total cost, firm has to bear loss. Here, marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue. Means firm incurring expenditure additional yes expenditure incurred by the firm on additional unit. For that, firm has to bear loss. That is why after this point, for example, after E point there is a loss. As margin cost curve is above the margin revenue curve, means firm has to incur extra cost. With this, he has to bear the loss. This was how profit is calculated through marginal cost and marginal revenue approach. Now I will show you how firm gets maximizes how firm maximizes profit. How firm maximizes profit. How firm maximizes profit. Simply, for maximization of profit, there are two conditions which need to be satisfied. First one, marginal revenue should be equal to marginal cost. Second condition, marginal cost should be marginal cost should cut marginal revenue curve from below. These are two conditions which need to be satisfied so that firm can get maximum profit. As in perfect competition, I have shown you this is the curve or this is the marginal revenue curve. Marginal revenue curve. Now I will draw the marginal cost curve. Marginal cost curve will be just like this. It's marginal cost curve. It's marginal cost curve. Now, after this point, firm is starting earning profit. After this is profit. As in previous graph I show you. After this is profit. At this point, just like in previous figure, this is marginal. So on the right. After this point, here this point, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. As it is shown as marginal cost and marginal revenue cuts here at this point. That means marginal revenue equal to marginal cost means first condition is get satisfied. As margin is marginal cost. Second, marginal cost should cut marginal revenue curve from below. As this is, as I tell you, this is profit. Profit making zone. It's profit. This is profit. This is profit. This is profit. After, as we are making analysis, after this margin is marginal cost. Above, marginal cost is greater than margin is in this area. Marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue. Marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue. Means here firm has to bear the loss. In this zone, firm has to bear the loss. Bear the loss. Bear the loss. This is a loss making zone. Those as marginal cost is above the marginal revenue curve. As I showed in previous fig, why we call this margin as marginal cost is above the firm has to bear the more cost on additional to produce given level of given additional given additional unit of output to produce given additional unit of output. As marginal revenue, when cost is more than revenue, definitely firm has to bear the loss. Firm has to bear the loss. Firm can not earn profit. Means this was the second case. How firm gets his profit maximized. This firm maximize his profit at point X. Here I will write, yes, I will write, for better understanding, I will write here E star. And this is the point why profit gets maximized. From this point, firm start, this is for L1, L2, this output. Yes, this is output. Means firm maximizes his profit at point E. First condition, marginal is marginal cost. Marginal is here, marginal and marginal cost intersect at point E. Here profit is maximized. Second condition, as marginal cost curve is cutting below, not from above, from below to margin revenue curve. These twin conditions are satisfied in this graph. With this was the last concept of producer's equilibrium. In case of total cost approach and margin revenue. If you make analysis of the paper, definitely you will find this question. Marginal revenue, marginal cost approach. Marginal revenue, marginal cost approach. Majority of times they put this question in your examination. There are least chance total revenue, total cost approach, but majority of chances are marginal revenue, marginal cost approach will be in your examination. So best for you is to focus upon this concept. Revise it too many times so that you can easily understand it. And you have to keep in mind these conditions. Marginal revenue should be equal to marginal cost. Marginal cost curve should cut the marginal revenue curve from below, which I show here. And this is a profit. I show how to calculate profit in previous graph. I think it is enough for today. In coming lecture, I will first revise first 2-3 units. Then I will take next B paper. Yes, B paper of class 12. Till that time, you have to wait and watch. I will be return back very soon. Hope for the best. Take care. Thanks. Have a nice day.